part of democracy's elections. At this point, we want to understand, given the current economic challenges, the social issues, we have Galamsey, and a whole host of other things. What is going to influence your decision for selecting the candidates in the December 2024 elections? I want to start with the lady here.
I guess probably it will be your policies you have on paper, and maybe probably what you've been able to do within your community. You get it? Because if I see that you've been able to do this or that within your community, then it will tell me that, okay, it will convince me that, okay, you can do what you are saying for the country.
I've not voted. This year will be my first time voting, so I agree with her.
We encourage you to do well to vote, yeah.
So I'll first check what you've done closer to me first. If it's okay with me, then maybe I will.
What would some of these things be?
Let's say the road. But the road has been fixed. But then maybe I might look at the water.
But if the person is not in government, how do they?
And so I'll look at what if
some candidates have not been in power before. We can look at Cheddar, who has never been in power before. We have a whole host of other candidates who have never been in power before. So how do they influence your community to influence your decision?
I will look at what the person can do and what he says he will do. And if I see he will be able to do it, fine, then I'll vote for you.
Well, we have some head shaking here. We want to see what she has to say.
Okay, like she said earlier on, she's a first-time voter, and I'm also a first-time voter. And she made mention of she's going to look at what the person has done around her. You don't consider only what the person has done for you, but for the whole nation. This government who are in power and the opposition government, they've said a lot, but none has been done. So you don't just listen to what they are saying, but you have to look at what they've done. Most of the candidates have never come to power, so you can't even know whether this one, when he comes to power, he'll be able to do this or that.
The person will be able to do what he says he can do if only you give the person the chance. So if you vote for the person, that's the only way the person can come in power and then do what he says he would do. You're not sure, so you just give it a try.
You still do not agree? I mean, we want to find out why.
Because the reason why I'm saying this is, if you take a look at the candidates who have been contesting, mostly is between MPP and NDC. How sure are you that even if you cast your vote for another candidate, the person will be able to win?
She's saying that we should give a third party a try. So I'm thinking, so why don't we just clear this party things and we just leave it alone and then just put some people in charge of the country?
How do you get the people who are going to put in charge of the country?
So like, we don't have any NPP, there's nothing, there's no NDC, there's no party. Like, it should be run like how companies are run. Like, just put some group of people.
They are saying you want a coup technicality with what you're saying.
They say saying that the people that have the idea are not in power, but those that do have the idea is in power.
So how do we get the people who have the ideas to get in power?
Yes, it will depend in our voting. We should look at how the people are bringing on board concerning their manifesto. You can't say something that is not possible. When you read something to us, we should make sure that the thing that you are telling us is possible, that it can happen. But if you mention certain things that you can do and then it will not help, I think we should be careful or mindful of whatever that decision that they are bringing to us or whatever they are saying to us.
If the country should have a particular goal, we listen to all of you. Whoever is able to, fit within what we have, then we go for you.
It should be a bottom-up approach, in the sense that people bring what they want that done for them in their community.
So you need
so that when you come to power,
needs assessment.
So when you come to power, you know that, okay, these people, they said one, this one doesn't want. This government have done it. Okay, they can have it. So when you come, you decide, okay, you do this, because it's already laid out for you. You understand? And that is what I think is going on in the outside world. Community plan, which comes down together from a national plan.
Thank you.
You understand? So when it comes to a national plan, no matter which party you belong to, when you come to power, that plan must be fulfilled.
Enforced, yeah.
So the government should be a bottom to top approach, not a top to bottom approach.
Okay.